Hi YouTube. Had a day off work today, so you know what it's like. It's like a drug. You have to go out, and I have the same with collecting vinyl as well. But the games have taken me over, so I went out and thought I'd go around a few charity shops, try and pick up some stuff, and just went from town to town, and just going in all the charity shops and pawn shops and seeing what I could get. So mild success. It was okay. I started off and I went in a local charity, not sort of like a main like chain, famous, well-known chain, and they had a few PS2 games, and I picked up this one, and it's absolutely mint, and that's the only way that I'll pick up. Oops, give that away. It's the only way I'll pick up PS2 games now, because if they're not mint or near mint, then they're not worth it. It's not worth it at all. There's so many out there, it's pointless. So I bought that, and then on the next shelf down, I almost missed it, because I think you're just not expecting to see these things there anymore. Right? They're not fantastic titles, but there were some Game Boy games boxed, and they were £2 each. They're in really good nick, and just for the sake of £2, I'll take them to have them in my collection, or I can trade them. That was in good nick, so that was that one. And then the best one out of the bunch that I got was Micro Machines. It's complete. Again, it was £2. That one's alright. That's good. It was a nice find. And I think the oldest one out of the lot was this one. It's Nintendo World Cup. And this is 1991, 2001, 2011. So this game is like 22 years old now, and it looks like it's got the manual. It looks like it's unplayed, which I suppose isn't surprising, because the game probably isn't very good. But still, how many times? I'm sure if on eBay they're probably only a couple of pound anyway. But just to find them out in the wild is a nice thing. I just wish I could find some NES games or SNES games like this instead of Nintendo World Cup on the Game Boy. But anyway, so that was a nice find. I wasn't expecting to find that in a charity shop. Next up, I went to Cash Converters, and they've been reducing the price of their PS2 games, and so I got this one, Onimusha 2. It's complete, and this one, which is much better, on Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. And this is the 2-disc set. It's in cracking condition, and what makes it even better is 60p each. So that was a bargain. But while I was in there, I was chatting to the guy about GameCube games, and he said, yeah, we don't take GameCube, well, we'll take them, but we'll give about 20p each for them. So, if people do take them in, they're not going to pay much, and then they obviously aren't going to sell them for too much either. So, good to keep an eye out in the Cash Converters, but yeah, they're just trying to get rid of the old stuff, which was good. So £1.20 for both of those, which is great. Next charity shop I went to, I got this Shadow Hedgehog, but this particular charity shop, I think it was British Heart Foundation, they put stickers around there, and it goes across and then holds it, sticks it shut, so people can't nick the games. They do it with the CDs as well. But the thing is, people would just go there and just buy whatever and not even look at the discs, but which is fair, because it's a charity shop. You're not going to be too fussy about it. But I could tell by the weight the manual weren't in there, which it wasn't. But then I looked at the disc, and the disc, you can't really see in this light, but the disc is knackered. It will probably play, but the disc is knackered. So you know, if you spend a lot in certain cherry shops and they stick the cases closed, make sure you check the discs first. What else? Oh yeah, and I've been trying to, as I said, let's move this stuff, expand my GameCube collection. That is the sum of my GameCube game collection at the moment. And so yeah, I gratefully managed to pick up 007 Everything or Nothing, which is complete. And that was £1. So that goes in there. And then in Cancer Research UK, I picked up another Bond one, Nightfire, which is complete, and that one was £1.50, but you know, I didn't have it, so to the tower of GameCube it gets added. So you know, I'm going to pick up every GameCube game I can find, and if I've got doubles, then if I find ones that I've already got, I'll still pick them up. And you know, if there's any, I know there's lots of GameCube collectors out there. If there's any that you want, and you want to exchange any, if I find any doubles, then I can put a note somewhere so that you know, if you want to do a trade, then we'll be able to trade. So, and on the GameCube note, I've managed to pick up a GameCube memory card, which I've been wanting to pick one up. On eBay they're about £5 to £8 plus postage, so I was in my little local game store, and I saw this underneath the glass counter. It had loads of memory cards, but obviously most of them were for PlayStations and stuff, and all I could see was that, just with the G poking out from underneath something, and I was like, oh, how much is the GameCube memory card? And it was £4.99, so I snapped that up, saves me getting off eBay and paying, you know, a little bit more in postage, so that's cool. So I'll go with that. I can start using that straight away. And the last charity shop I went to, they had a few WII games, which was you know, I found it's a rarity in charity shops, and they had this Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and it's absolutely perfect, absolutely, you know, totally complete, even with the Club Nintendo pin and everything. But yeah, it was £5, so you know, I wouldn't have bought it for £5 if it wasn't perfect. So that was a good buy, really. I think it's probably only about a tenner on eBay, but still, it was one I wanted, and you know, to get it out in the wild, that you know, that was a good deal. And then also from there, I bought Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. That was also a £5, which you know, wasn't such a good deal, but that was complete and in great condition, so I had that. And I was asking, I said to the lady, oh, have you got any other games, any PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2? And she went out and bought a pile of PlayStation 2 games. And I went through, and there was a few. She said, oh, they're 79 pence each. You know, I'm trying to get rid of them. Like, okay, that's great. So I took this one, Sonic Riders, which is, the disc is okay. It's got a couple of marks on it, but for 79p, that's alright. And this, I think, was the find of the day. Oops. The Digimon Rumble Arena 2. It's complete with manual. The manual's a little bit, it's alright, it's not perfect. And the disc ain't bad. It's not bad at all. It's got this annoying sticker around the middle of the disc, but for 79p, that's a pretty good find, and quite a rare game. So you know, that would be one for me collection to keep. So yeah, not a bad day really. I think I spent about £24 on everything. So you know, pleased to get more GameCube stuff and some other little rarities. So once again, if you want to like or subscribe, if you're a GameCube collector and you want to subscribe, and then, as I said, if there's any games that you want to trade, if I pick up any doubles over the course of the next few weekends, going around car boot sales, we could trade. So, okay, hopefully the weather will be good tomorrow and Sunday, and we'll have good luck searching for stuff at the car boot sales. Okay, cheers.